Just look at this stew. It's red, it's smoky, spicy, and loaded with a lot of flavor. I'm going to be showing you how to make this Zongo stew from scratch. So let's start off by seasoning our beef. To do that, we'll need some ginger, garlic, and onion powder. And I'm using Kivo ginger, garlic, and onion powder, some beef seasoning, salt, white and black pepper. I added in some water and I'll stir this and then I'll bring it to a boil. So if you want to use the fresh ingredients like the fresh ginger, fresh garlic, fresh onions, go ahead and blend all of that very well and use them in place of the powdered pepper. However, using the powdered pepper is quite convenient for me. So I'm going to cover this and I'll allow it to boil until it becomes very soft and then tender as well. So this is what we have here. While you do this, make sure that you are heating up some oil in a different pan because we are going to use that to fry our beef. Now that our beef is soft and tender, let's put it in our oil which we were heating from earlier. Don't let it heat too much. Just put a reasonable amount in it, the one that your oil or your pan can contain. Just do that and we are going to fry this until it turns golden brown. Now into the same oil, go in with some sliced onions. We are going to fry this for about 2 minutes and then we'll go ahead to put in some tomato paste. When it comes to making this Zongo stew, what you have to do is to ensure that all of your ingredients are fried properly before you introduce the next ingredient, because this, when they fry very well, they are very packed with a lot of flavor. They release the good flavors in the ingredients. So now I'm going in with my blended pepper, onion, garlic, and then some tomato, which will follow up later. So like I said, I'm going to allow this to simmer for a few minutes on the fire before I introduce my blended tomato. Every step is very important. You want to ensure that everything is well fried before you introduce the next batch. So I'm going to stir this very well and I'll cover and then I'll allow it to simmer for few minutes until I see some oil on the stew. That is what I want to achieve. This stew needs a lot of time. We don't rush it. Now I'm going in with my favorite spice. This is the Kivo new stew spice. It has a lot of ingredients in there that helps to elevate the flavor and it's so perfect for your Zongo stew. So don't forget to try that next time you come across it. So I'm going to stir this and also leave it to simmer for few minutes. You want to leave this stew to simmer. You can see the color is changing gradually. And yes, that is what you want to achieve. You want to have this smoky brown feel. Yes, exactly. That's what we are going for. Now, I added in my stock. If your stock is too much, just use a little and make sure you stir. You leave it to simmer for few minutes. Add your seasonings. I added some salt and also some Maggie also on the side. You can add your curry or any other seasoning you prefer to add to this stew. Okay, just add that and then we are going to leave this to simmer for a few minutes before we introduce our beef. If you are enjoying this video, do not forget to like, share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe if you haven't done that yet, share to your friends and loved ones so that they get this recipe, because you do not want anyone to miss out on this recipe. Yes, so after we put our beef in, we will allow it to simmer for a few minutes. Let your ingredients just release themselves into each other so that the flavor will be packed very well. And now look at this. Our Zongo stew is just ready and you can serve this with some rice, wache. You can even eat it with bangkong, kenke, and any other favorite meal you prefer to enjoy this with. I hope that this video helps you and then you will try this recipe. And when you are trying it, make sure you take your time. Don't give it a lot of heat. Just let it relax gently on the fire and then you will achieve the best results ever. I hope that you see this recipe and then you love it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one, and then until then, please stay safe and do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and also click on the other link in my description to watch the amazing content I have in store for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.